everyone, welcome to class today with Move with Joy. I'm Joy, and thank you for jumping on this channel. We are going to do a fun Pilates class today just to wake up your hips, help mobilize, stabilize, strengthen the hips, as well as lower back, abdominals, glutes, and really our whole body will be involved. So just feel good overall movement for today. And also I wanted to share, if any of you enjoyed this class at the end, feel free to give a like or leave a comment letting me know how you felt about the class and what moves were your favorite. And feel free to subscribe as well. I put out a new class every Saturday, so this is a great way to get notified by subscribing. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with our feet flat on the floor. Our knees are going to be slightly further back than the ankles, and we're going to hold the back of our thighs and just start to round through the spine. Find a little bit of a contraction here, and then let the knees open slowly as we roll up the lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck, and head. So we're just going through that curved spine like you would find if you were on your hands and knees doing a cat-cow. And then we're going to roll up from the lower abdominals, all the way up through the chest, shoulders, backs. This is just a great way to wake up the spine and to get a little more involved with the core right away. So we're going to do one more contraction back, hold and breathe. Let's see if we can let go with our hand and just move as slowly as we can to just the lower back. So we're not trying to release our upper back just yet, just that lower back. Breathe in and exhale, add some pressure down. This is our Pilates 100. If you'd like to take your feet up, you can. We're going to add some hip mobilization right away, tapping one foot down and coming up, tapping the other foot. So if you feel like this is tough, you can always just hold those legs steady or bring both feet down. And then for those of you that want to do a little bit more, I like to try both legs together, a little bit more challenging. So breathing in and out, we're just going to do a few more. We're not doing the full 100 just yet. One more time, tap, and then hug those knees in. Good job. Take a big breath in. Maybe let your head turn side to side. We just want to start to fire up that core. So now we're going to set those heels down right under the knees. I'm scooting my hips even closer to the heels now. We're going to float the arms back overhead and just check in that you have nice ample space on your mat to really reach overhead. We're going to breathe in. Exhale, lift from the lower back, mid back, upper back, rolling up, hands by our side. Breathe in. Exhale, melt the spine down, one vertebrae at a time. We're going to continue this movement, just moving through the shoulders, moving through each vertebrae. And again, you're welcome to stay with this, but those that want a little bit more, as we get to the top, see if you can pull those heels up away from the floor. Gently lower the heels and melt down. So this is a great way to start to strengthen the feet, strengthen the ankles as we roll up through those glutes and hips. Especially if you're someone who dances, maybe stands in releve a lot. This is a great way to just strengthen those ankles from a different angle and help build some support there to help us stabilize through those lower legs. So we're doing about 2 more. Take your time. Roll through each vertebrae. There's always those parts of our back that are going to have a little more difficulty going through each vertebrae articulation. So slow down where needed. And then on this last one, we're going to stay up. We're going to roll up. Let's just pop the heels up if we feel okay with that. And we're starting some marches, lifting the left knee, tapping the ball of that foot down, lifting the right knee. Check in with if one side is starting to really drop when you lift the other leg. And just put a little more focus and attention there on keeping that glute lifting nice and high. We're going to go 8 and 7. Just pulling these knees in and really stabilizing through the hips. 6 and 5. We're doing great here. Almost there. 4. Breathing in, exhale. Here's 3. Here we have 2. And then on our last one, we're going to extend that leg up. Flex and point the foot for 1, 2. Very good. Keep those hips nice and high. 3. And then on 4, point that toe. Let's pump the hips up. 8, 7, 6. Little presses. 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Flex the right foot. Remember, you can lower this left heel if it's getting a little much, okay? We're going to lower that right heel down. Point, kick it up. 1. Flex the foot down. Point, kick up. 2. Try to keep those hips as even as we can. 3. Here's 4. We're doing great. Keep that right point. 5 and 6. Keep breathing. We're almost there. 7. Great job on 8. Let's hold that leg up. Set the ball of that foot down, or the whole foot if you prefer. And we'll lift up the opposite leg. Extend that leg up. Flex and point for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now we're going to flex that foot. Lower the heel. Point, kick up 1. And flex the lower. Point, kick up 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Here's 4. Keep going. 5 and 6. Great job here, 7. Now on 8, we're gonna pause at the top, do those little pumps for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's cross that left ankle over the right and lower the hips. We're gonna flex that foot, lower the opposite heel down as well, and just begin to turn this knee a few times in and out. We're just thinking about mobilizing through that hip. We're gonna gently push the knee away and let our knees drop to the right. So left ankle's on top, knees are dropping to the right, and we're actively pushing a little bit away with that left knee. We're gonna then come center and lift up our right foot. I like to keep both feet flexed here. You can hold the back of that thigh and just draw it in. You can hold the back of your ankle, feeling free to extend that leg or to tuck that shin in as well. So take about 2 more deep breaths. Breathe in. Exhale, let's take 1 more big breath in. As we exhale, let's set that left foot down, cross right ankle over top of left knee. Little turns in and out with that right knee. Just building that mobilization through that hip. And then we gently push the right knee away. Let that right foot and knee drop over to the left. We're pushing right knee away. So just holding that stretch, breathing in. Exhale again, breathe in. Exhale, we have 1 more big breath in. As we exhale, we'll come center. We're gonna lift up that left foot, hold on to the back of that thigh. Maybe just hug in here, or maybe hug in the front of the shin, or extend the leg and hold the back of that ankle or calf. Wherever you're at, keep that lower back flat on the floor for this. We're almost there. 1 more big breath in. Great job. We're gonna exhale, set that left foot down. Extend the right leg. So you can hold the foot flexed or pointed here, but let's keep energizing that leg by extending through the knee. We're going to take our arms out to the side, and we're just going to move this leg straight side, back in, press the hips up and down, okay? Now for those of you that want to add a little bit more, I like to add the opposite arm. So let's take that left arm if you feel okay doing so. Open and close with the right leg and push up and down. So this just helps us have a little more engagement from both the lower and upper areas of the core. So you're working through your chest here with the left arm opening and closing. Inner thigh on that right leg, lower back and glutes. Just 2 more. We're doing great. Okay, last one. Great job. Let's hold up. Take both hands up and set that right foot down. Take a moment, just pause here. Feel strong. Breathe. Melt the spine down. Let's lift just the back of our shoulders away from the mat. So we're just curving up those back of the shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, melt the shoulders down. We're going to lift up our left leg, right arm side. You can start with both arms out if you wish, as we had done before, and open that left leg, bring it in and push up. Or if you're feeling up for it, you can let that right arm come in when the left leg comes in. And we just have that opposite arm and leg, building that strength, that core stability. So a lot of times people think of core as just our abdominals, but our lower back muscles, our glutes, they do so much for our core as well. Of course, our upper back and chest, really our whole center is our core. So we want to keep all of that moving and breathing. We have 2 more like this, okay? Breathe in, exhale, pull in, press up. Let's bring both hands up, set both feet down again, press those hips nice and high. And this time we're going to push our hands down by our side. If you want a little more stretch, you might even tuck your shoulders under, clasp your hands together, just opening that chest as we press up. Breathe in. Then we're going to exhale, release. Let those arms float overhead. Breathe in. Exhale, curl the chest up. Push the hands against the thighs. Lift the feet. Press the thighs into the hands. And let's just hold and breathe. Breathe in. Exhale again. Breathe in. Exhale, 1 more breath in. Exhale, relax the upper body. Keeping the legs right here. Arms are up. We're going to again lift the shoulders and breathe, relax them down. We're going to take right arm and left leg. Extend out. Pull back in. Right leg, left arm, extend out, pull back in. We're just alternating here for 4, and pull in, and reach, and pull in. Breathe in, exhale, here's 3, and pull in, and reach out, and pull in. We're almost there, doing great. 2, pull in, reach out, pull in. You just have 1 more each way. You're doing amazing. Don't forget your breath. Exhale, coming in. Last one, reach out, and pull in. Good, hug those knees again. Rack up that lower back. Sometimes your lower back might feel different variations of engagement, and that could, make us kind of feel like letting go of that support in our lower back. So if you need to stop at any point and rock it out, that's just fine. We're going to come up now with either bent knees or straight legs. I'm going to show the straight leg variation for this one, but if you're doing bent knees, it's going to look like this, okay? Otherwise, with straight legs, you're going to open just the left arm and leg out, pull back in, and then just right arm and leg. What we're trying to do here is really stabilize our entire core. So your arm and leg, both moving together to the same side, you're going to want to pull your opposite side over. So we're going to have to really focus on anchoring that opposite side of the lower back into the mat. So as the other side opens, we don't pull away from the floor. Stay centered and grounded through those hips. Good. And then we're going to pause. We're going to set our feet down and roll the hips up again. So this is one of my favorites here. We're just going to draw left knee in, kick it out, draw the knee back in, set the foot down, and melt the spine down. Then roll the hips up, picking up the right knee, kick it out, draw the knee in, set the foot down, rolling the spine down. So we kind of press the knee up as we lift, and that really helps us build that strength through the lower back, and as we come down, we melt the spine down. So this really takes a little concentration to just remember to bring everything down together and bring everything up together. Check in that we're alternating sides each time. Breathing in, exhale, lift. This really builds us some nice good strength through that lower back. Feeling that support that we want to have throughout all of our movements of the day. You're doing amazing, everyone. Let's keep this going. We're almost there. Let's see if we can do one more each way. Pressing up, kicking out, pulling in. Set that foot down, whole spine comes down. And other side, lift. Kick it out. Knee comes in and melt everything down. Awesome job. Set our feet together. Let our knees fall open. Let's flex our feet and turn our toes so that they tuck under and our heels are lifted, okay? We're going to roll our hips up and do a couple pumps here. So knees are open, heels are together, toes are away from one another, and all of the toes are grounded into the mat. Heels are popping away from that. We're pumping up 8, 7, stretching through those inner hips. 6, 5, 4, 3, you're doing great. 2 and 1. Let's melt that spine down. Let those knees just open up. Arms overhead, big breath in. Let's close. Left knee over right, squeezing those knees shut, feeling a beautiful stretch through the outside of that left hip. Breathe in. Great job. Exhaling, open up. Take a right knee, close over to left. Let's feel that beautiful stretch through this outer hip. Just take a moment, breathe in. Exhale, take another big breath or 2. Very, very good job. All right, we're going to activate that connection now. So let's open up the knees and then pull the knees in and do a few circles. Just making sure we're released through the hips. And then take those circles the other way. Okay, so this connection we want to find. Sometimes like if you have like a yoga ball, you can put it between your knees, or maybe even just like anything like a yoga block, or I just usually visualize, if I don't have anything, visualize squeezing something together between your knees. So your knees can actually really squeeze shut here. We're going to have our arms out like a T. Instead of an arch in our back here, we want to tip that pelvis. You may have to do a little reverse curl and get that lower back flat. And then we want to find our knees right over our hip line. Legs can stay bent like this, or they can straighten, but check in that your knees stay over the hip line. Arms out like a T. We're going to roll the legs to the right, breathe in. Exhale, engage the corporal center. Roll the legs to the left, breathe in. Exhale, engage the corporal center. So as we're doing this, just checking in with how that's feeling through those lower abdominals. We usually can feel them pretty well as soon as we get to that point to the side where we kind of can't go any further without the opposite shoulder coming up. And then you're going to use your breath. You're going to exhale to pull everything back center. One more each way. Side to hover, breathe in. Exhale, pull center. Last time, side to hover, breathe in. Great job, exhale, center. Okay, let's hold on to the back of the thighs here. Give them a little hug. Curl our nose in towards the knees. Take a big breath in. And exhale, rock back up to seated. Great job. Let's try a few rolling like a ball position. So we're going to curve in. We're going to roll back and roll back up. If this feels okay for your back, take a few rolls. If not, you can just pause and hug those knees for a moment. Otherwise, try a few rocks. Back and up. For those that want to crisscross the ankles and hold on to those ankles, feel free. Makes it a little more challenging. We have one more. Breathe in. Great job. Exhale. Let's set those feet down. Hug our knees. Just tuck forehead to knees. Great job. Let's set our fingertips back behind us so they face the toes. And we're gonna roll our hips up here. See if we can line those hips up with the knees. Your head may tip back. If that feels okay for you, and you might even choose to lift those heels up again. Let's just hold 8, 7, breathing 6, 5, breathing 4, 3, 2, now on 1, gently lower the hips and lower the heels. You can start here with bending and straightening the elbows for some tricep dips, or if you want to challenge yourself, let's keep our hips in line with the knees and go for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep breathing 6, just waking up those arms, 5, making sure this is a full body workout, 3, 2, and 1. Good. One more press up, and we'll send the hips down. Great job. Let's come center for a moment. Feet are together in a butterfly, or you can just sit in a cross-legged position. We're going to take a one arm across the chest, circle that wrist, and reverse. And then take that same arm up and try to touch the center of the back, stretching the tricep. When we're ready, we'll take that same arm across the chest. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, switching sides. So taking that arm across the chest, circle the wrist, reverse direction. Let's take that same arm up, touch maybe the center of the back, breathe in, using that opposite hand to pull down the back, breathe in. Exhale, take that arm one more time across the chest, big breath in. Exhale, great job. Let's tip over to one side. Try to make sure this hip stays down rather than popping up like this. So push that hip down. Let's stretch the other way. Breathe in. Great job. Exhale up. And both hands come forward, releasing those inner hips and thighs. So we're going to do just a few more exercises. We'll do a couple things to our sideline position, and then we'll move to our belly and finish up with a little for our back and glutes, okay? So let's come down now to our side, and we're going to have our bottom knee, so for me, this is my right knee, lined up with that bottom of the edge of the mat, and ankles lined up there as well. Both knees are stacked. Our body's set a little further back as if we're sitting in a chair. Head is falling to the side, and we're simply going to open the top arm and leg, breathe in. Exhale, extend, reach long, trying to tap the floor or get as close to the floor as you can, pulling back in and closing. So this is a really nice, relaxing, kind of stretching move, but it's also working our core. You might feel that oblique on the bottom side, so that those sideways muscles starting to engage a little differently when we open and extend. So notice how you're feeling here. Just take a few deep breaths. Let's do 2 more. Good. Back in and close one more time. Breathe in. Good. Back in. Close. Now take that top hand, trace the floor. Circle back. Let's twist our shoulders and chest open. Breathe in. Exhale. Now let's extend our legs. Use our arms to press up and swing our legs to the other side. So we'll bend those knees, come to the other side. So ankles are stacked, knees are stacked right at the front line of the mat, body's back a little further, palms are stacked. We're going to open top arm and leg, reach out long, big beautiful stretch, pull back in and gently close. Big breath in. Exhale, reach out, pull in and close. And again, big breath in, open, reach out, pull in and close. And a few more times. Let's do about 3 more, okay? Keep feeling that bottom side engaging as we reach long, pull that belly button back towards your spine. Feeling so strong in our core. We have 2 more. And back in and close. Last one, open, reach long. Pull back in as we close now. Top hand, fingertips reach and trace back. Shoulders are down, chest is open. Big breath in. Exhale. Okay, let's try taking one more big relaxing breath. And then exhale, extending our legs, engaging our core, pressing up, swing around, and we'll finish up over onto our hands and knees to start. So we'll start on our hands and knees. Big cat stretch. Head and tailbone down, and release, head and tailbone up. Let's do that again. Arch, release any tension to that hip, and head and tailbone up. Now we'll take a flat back, shift onto our right knee, let our left knee open and close. So we're just doing a simple open and close. Very similar to what we just did laying on our side, but as we change directions, Your body has to engage everything just a little bit differently. Let's do 3 more here. 3. Breathe in, exhale, here's 2. Breathe in, exhale here. Last one. Awesome job. Other side. So we let this left knee come down. We shift onto that left knee. Right knee opens. And we close. When I close, I typically don't set the knee really all the way down during these repetitions because we want to kind of keep that active core. So see if that's possible for you to just keep closing and kind of hovering and then going right back open. 3 and 2. Great job. Last one. Breathe in. Excellent. Both knees down. Let's send our hips back towards our heels. Just take a beautiful stretch there. All right, we're going to get into just a little bit of a core exercise here now. So starting on our elbows, let's tuck our toes back and extend into a low plank and hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Let's try rocking our hips a little side to side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, very good. On 1, let's pause. Lower our thighs and stretch out those abdominals a little. If you want to take your hands onto your shoulders and come up higher, feel free. Big breath in. 1 more breath. Let's gently rock down, let our thighs rock up, and gently use our hands to press back. So if you want to do this supported swan dive, feel free to keep rocking a little, keeping that active energy rushing through the back of the legs, or reach out and catch. Feel free to do this 3 to 4 more times, or even to take a bounce at the top. 1, and feeling those glutes pressing up. 2, and 3, and last one on 4. We're going to take a moment, come down with the chest, start to beat the heels in as we press the palms up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, hands behind the back, pull up, lift that chest, and we'll let the head turn to one side as we pull the elbows in, letting them drop down, stretching, and we're going to flex our feet. Take a moment, just stretch here. When you're ready, hands can come around. You can make a pillow for your head, or you can choose to pop up to those elbows. We're going to start pressing our heels up here, waking up those glutes, waking up that front of the thigh with a little stretch, activating our glutes and hamstrings. Don't worry if at first your moves look like this, okay? That's normal. I started there. After lots of practice, I can get up a little higher, so strengthening those glutes and hamstrings so we have that great support from our backside for 4, and 3, and 2. Now on 1, lower the chest. Let's take a moment, pull those feet in, give your front of your thighs a stretch by just squeezing those heels in. If you want to rock up to a bow and go higher, go ahead. Take 1 more breath in. And then let's exhale, come up, tuck our toes under, move into downward dog, walk our feet out, and we're just going to finish up with a really nice pigeon stretch to release those glutes and those hips. So take that right leg up, breathe in, exhale, sweep right knee forward. That heel can be close to your hip, or you can move it out if you need a deeper stretch, okay? Lift through that chest, breathe in. Let's exhale, come forward. So just know that as you gain flexibility, this heel will naturally come up higher. So if you're newer to this class, pull the heel a little closer in to start just for more ease. And to also check in that we can square our hips. So rather than feeling like we're falling to one side, we want that left hip to roll down and face the mat. 2 more big breaths in. Awesome, awesome job. Let's try the second side. So plank through downward dog, walking the feet out a little bit. And then we'll raise our left leg, big breath in. And we bend that knee, sweep that knee forward, find our pigeon. Again, heel can be close into our hip or further up. Back knee faces the mat, chest is lifted, breathe in. And we'll exhale, release over that thigh. Take about 3 to 5 breaths here. Beautiful, beautiful job. Take a little more time if you need to finish out that stretch. Otherwise, if you're done, you can swing that back leg around. Just find a comfortable cross-legged or seated position. We'll just take a big breath in and exhale. exhale. Thank you for joining this Pilates class today. I hope you feel really good in your body and can just enjoy the rest of your day. Hope to see you soon. Bye.